I'm so mad right now. I sat here and I recorded about 3 minutes worth of voice over. I hit the stop button and the shit disappeared. Freaking iMovie. In case you don't know what I'm talking about right now, think about it like this: you pull over to a gas station. You're on half a tank of gas, right? You pull over to a gas station. Get out the car. Swipe your card. Fill up your tank to full. You get on the highway. Like, you get on the off ramp and get on the highway. 75 miles an hour. You look down, you're still on half a tank. Make the shit make sense, dog. You are on half a tank, just coming off the interstate, or just coming onto the interstate, and you just left and paid for another half tank of gas. Make it make sense, dog. Anyway, take motherfucking 2, I guess. Let me tell y'all about what happened to me yesterday. So, I record various other games. That is not this game. Okay? And then at about 10:30 at night, someone says, Jet, go ahead and log into Vigor, bro, because you need to go ahead and get your impact grenade plan. It's in the season pass. So I'm like, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Log into Vigor to only find a brand new damn splash screen and a whole new head-ass season. In case you couldn't figure out, yesterday, for me, not for you all, but for me, was Wednesday. Whoop-de-damn-do. Brand new season, 24. Just out the damn blue. People, that's how out of touch I am with this here game. I'm so used to seasons being here, I don't think, oh yeah, these things change. Nope, I'm just used to them always being there. That is right. So, like any good person, I decided to boot up a stream and go over the season. And the stream lasts for about an hour. And yeah, you're going to see the stream on the second channel. And then I get off. It's about 11:30 at night. And I go to bed. Yep. Smooth landing. Wake up the next day, aka today. Don't touch the game at all. Matter of fact, this time, like me recording this here video is like the only time I'm receiving this game within 24 hours. So I'm not ready for what the hell I'm about to expect when I actually play the game. And oh, look, a mortar strike. I wonder who called that shit in. It takes 2 to tango, or I guess it takes 2 to strike. I'm sorry I said that shit. It's like one person calls in, the other person receives it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, at least 2 people are here. And one person has sight on the bar house. Another person is currently inside the bar house. Or maybe they're outside it, camping it. And one person's seen them. Oh, well, there goes that whole ass assumption. Someone's currently in there right now. Alright, let's see. I'm gonna hit a comm station. And I'm going to put radiation on the airdrop. And as soon as I do that, airdrop was grabbed. You can tell who's been around a buck a few times and who hasn't. People, when you grab an airdrop, what's the first thing you should do? Run. I mean, yeah, that's true. But you know what the smarter thing to do is when you see an airdrop? Don't grab it. When I say airdrop, I mean red chest. Don't grab it immediately, okay? Otherwise, this shit will happen to you. Okay, and it's sad that I gotta sit here and after, like, well, damn, at this point, 24 seasons of this here head-ass game, I still gotta tell people this, but people, if you see a red airdrop, especially post-season, like, 21 or some shit, when developers made the red chest way less discoverable, run to the nearest comm station, stealth the airdrop, then go back to the red chest and grab an airdrop. Yes, that involves leaving the red chest over there by itself, all to be picked off by someone else. Yeah, but that's the risk-reward. The increased risk... damn, I can't even talk right now. The increased risk is yes, you have an airdrop. Yes, you can leave quicker. But also, yes, everyone knows where you're at. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you can get hunted down. The decreased risk, there we go, is stuff in the airdrop. Either way, you are the freaking possibility of you getting shot at is still high. Because you gotta run to a comm station, right? And if you're running, chances are you might run into another person. Or another person might run into you. Get what I'm saying? Anyway, let's get to the point here. Dude is gone, obviously, but notice how I left the airdrop. Why is that? Well, I want to say the airdrop was not radiated. I want to say, but I'm probably wrong. The airdrop was not radiated when he was carrying it. Right? But what's going to happen as soon as I pick that bitch up, I'm going to get radiated, and I'm going to be marked on the map. Bridges is a large-ass map. You see, the difference between this map and a map like Field Content, for example, there's an exit in the middle of the map on Field Content. On Bridges, there ain't. So yeah, you can leave on Field Content in the middle of the map. Should an airdrop be in the middle of the map? Cool. On Bridges, you can't. People, raise your hand in the comment section if you remember the term or phrase anxiety marathon. Yeah, that's right. The dude that I just shot was about to go on one. And you want that marathon to end by you crossing the finish line, not you getting stopped dead in the tracks by a bullet. So, let's switch gears here, because we got time. How do I feel about Season 24? And I know for a fact, and like a couple videos back, somebody probably put in my comment section, Jet, what do you think about Season 24? Even though the shit just came out yesterday for me. Folks, I upload daily, alright? There's going to be a backlog of videos, and that's fine. That gives me more time to digest the actual season right now. Remember now, I'm saying this 1 day into the season. Okay? One. Not a week, not a month. One. The shit came out yesterday, alright? The only thing I personally am excited about in a new season is a new crate. That's it. But Jet, there's a new weapon. Oh yeah, yeah there is. But do you know how many weapons we have in the game? Like, fucking 20, 30 or some shit. I don't know. Let's highball it. Like 50. And of those 50, about maybe 20, if not 15, are actually usable. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna try to name off 15 weapons for you right now. AUR-A1, Vigor, M4A1, M82, L96 for sure. Psycho 12K, Spas 12, H70, H-Bar-T. Yes, people still use it as a secondary.
The plane is coming. Prepare to fight for the airdrop.
People still use it as a secondary. Don't ask me how I know that. KS-23. Nope, back that shit up. G3. H-Bar-T, not H-Bar-T, A74K. It's usable. I just don't see anybody using it. Okay, let's stop right there. 10 weapons I can name off the top of my head that are actually competitive and people use them. No one uses M46, even though that shit's fun. No one uses a 629, even though that shit's fun. No one using an MP5, again, even though that shit's fun. No one using an ADR, even though that shit's fun. Right? So, for me to get excited about a weapon, it gotta be something that, actually has some depth to it. And once again, I'm gonna preface the statement. The season's only 1 day old to me. I don't know how useful the PP19 is. And you know what? This is to all my Call of Duty, if not Battlefield players out there. Ain't the PP19 known as the Bison? Or am I tripping? I think I remember seeing that gun in another game. It's called the Bison. But yeah, I think the PP19 is meant to bridge the gap between the PPSH and the ADR. To me, that's a good weapon add. That's a good weapon add. What I mean by good, AUR-A1, M4A1, Bugle F1 are all the same damn gun. That gap is bridged by 3 layers of the same gun. We don't need that many. Am I saying to remove them from the game? No, they're fun. But we don't need that many. Back to the game. Look at what I'm doing. People, I'm not looking at the surrounding area. I'm looking at the compass. I'm going to quote a person on YouTube that I've been following for a long time. A guy by the name of The Mighty Jingles says that person has experienced a sudden and fatal rush of shit to the brain. People, I don't know what it is, right? But it seemed like when a new-ish, if not average player, grabs an airdrop, all the tactical awareness, the situational awareness just goes right out the window. And that's not me picking on them. It's like, this is going to be a hot take, but it's good that you die with an airdrop. The quickest way to learn in this game is to die. Jet, what are you saying here? I'm saying, imagine how many times I've died, okay? In order for me to be where I'm at right now. Okay. Folks, I should not even have to say this, but if you are carrying an airdrop and you see that you're marked, don't run toward the sound of gunfire. If you want to live, there are some mad lads out here who will do that shit anyway, just for the thrill of it. And I know there are, because a guy commented on one of my videos saying, next time don't stealth the airdrop and let everybody come to you. I'm like, are you? Yeah, you one of them, aren't you? You gotta be. But yeah, so why was dude right there of all places that freaking ambushed me with an LD5? I don't know. And yeah, I came back for the buried cash to only find that shit's open. So yeah, just get rid of that shit. Notice I put down a jammer and then ported. That's smart. That's smart. But the thing is, you don't know where the person you're gonna port is until you port them. And it just so happened that I was in the neighborhood, and it also just so happened that he shot when he was at the worst possible spot. I mean, not possible spot, but like a very bad spot. What's behind him? Rocks. What's in front of him? The open. You know what that means? Mortar strike. Luckily, my aim was true enough, and it took him out. But back to what I was saying, though. Don't run to the sound of a gunfight with an airdrop, please. Just don't. And notice how homeboy went for the flashing airdrop and not the real airdrop. That is why I left that shit alone. That is why. If I wanted to be a dick, what I could have done is put a bear trap on the guy's box. That's what I could have done. So then he'll be taking bleed damage as well as radiation damage. But let's face it, everyone has bandage now. Everyone. If not heals, that counts out the bleeding. So, what's the point? If you remember the last encounter on bridges, yeah, this makes up for that. And I want to say that encounter was a part of the Wednesday series. If not, it may have been an encounter before the Wednesday series. But anyway, just know this one wipes that completely off the table because I got an airdrop. And 3 kills. Wait a minute, 3? How did I get 3? 3? Oh yeah, 3. Because airdrop carrier, guy at the riverbank, and then airdrop carrier. So yeah, that makes sense. Alright, I thought I was about to get a radiation kill. Anyways, people, it's about 8 o'clock at night. It's about my bedtime. I'm joking, but it's becoming a sad, slow reality. And I'll see you next time. Until then, peace.